And welcome back to the barrel, where today I'm going to be trying to finish off this mob grinder. I did a little bit off stream, mostly just getting a few more stacks of cobblestone to try and finish it off. I think I'm going to put slabs on the top layer, just so that I can, what's the word I'm thinking of? Yeah, to stop mobs spawning, basically, on the top. I only want mobs to spawn on the inside. Where is my hoe? There it is. Grab this and do the crops first. Slowly getting more. Okay, this gave me 3 seeds. That's good. And let's flatten this out. I'm slowly filling this out, which is nice. I'll get more from converting a bit more grass or a bit more stone into moss. But for now, I'm gonna sleep through the night and then I think head up top. Try and finish the walls and stuff. While I wait for nightfall, I will do a little bit more of mining this. And then I can go from there and grab some trees after I've done that. I've had a look at the mob grinder. It does work, but the mobs do die on impact, which I'm not sure if that will have an effect on the zombie drops. I don't know if they have to be killed by a player to drop iron. Um, Hopefully not, but if that is the case, then I can always raise the bottom platform by a little bit until the mobs get down to like half a heart. So let's grab these. It is definitely time to sleep. I need food as well. Where's my food? There's my apples. Give me these. Not quite at the point where I feel comfortable taking out cows for steak yet, but we will see. Let's sleep and go up top. I'm going to finish off the walls and stuff first, then grab slabs and do the ceiling. But the sooner these are all done, the better, because then I can grab... I left my cobblestone here. Sooner this is done, the better, because then I can start grinding out a bunch of iron, which will then give me a cauldron, which means I can get an infinite water source and lava. Hi, Bang. Let's do this all the way around. I don't know if I've got enough or not, but I'd like to think I've got at least a decent amount. Yeah, welcome back, welcome back. That bee is flying a bit high, isn't it? Yeah, I remember your name. It has been a while. Right, now I've done this layer, I can come down here and do this. I really hope this design works. I've not done any research or anything off stream. But I'm still going to go all out and build it. I can always expand on it later on. One thing I did notice was when I was off stream getting a bit more cobblestone for this, the mobs were coming down, but they were falling very slowly because there's no water to actually push them. But as soon as I got a cauldron, I can actually upgrade this, which would be super useful because then I can get 2 cauldrons and get even more lava for another portal. That is all that done. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spawning platforms. And now I just need to build the walls and stuff around it. Did I say off screen? I meant to say off stream. Oh, I nearly ran straight off the edge then. If I do, I'm losing wheat. I guess that's kind of important for hay bales, but not much else. A lot of those trees have grown, so that's more moss converted into dirt. I do have another stack. I think I'm just going to need more cobble for the slabbed roof, actually. I think that's pretty much all I need. Okay. Yeah, I've got 18. So I get rid of this, put... No, because I need slabs on this layer as well. Just stop. Wait, no, I think I will need... Because the light can travel through it. So I need to put, like, full blocks and then slabs on top or something. Or maybe I just do torches. What tutorial am I using? I'm not using a tutorial. This is my map that I made. And I'm not using a tutorial for the mob grinder, if that's what you meant. There's only one water source that I put in this map, so everything is I can't basically everything is from one water source. So I can't use extra water sources to make a more efficient mob farm. Struggle to get my words out then. Yeah, I designed this map to basically be a harder version of Skyblock. And then I put it I got it ready, put it up for download on CurseForge. But I'm not playing it in hardcore. I've died a few times. Once to full damage and then once to a skeleton. I don't know how many cobblestone I'm going to need to finish the roof, but one thing I do know is I'm going to need torches to put up the top. I'll use up this pick and then see how far this gets me. I'm hoping it gets around halfway through. Nearly there, pickaxe is nearly finished. Once I've got mobs dying in this thing, I will start taking down the trees and putting more moss down to convert. The only downside is the bigger trees don't convert the moss into dirt, which sucks. Is this fully grown? Looks fully grown to me. Oh, I didn't get any seeds back. That sucks. No more passive mobs either. Grab a pick. Grab the stone and go back up top. I do think the fall is a little bit too high. Yeah, thank you. I understood what you meant. Can I... No, I can't place it down there. It will just put the block down there. No, I don't... Why am I placing it all in the wrong spots? Right, let's do this. And then if I go out like that, then I can start placing them like this. Hopefully, I get everything. The only mob that this won't give me is... Oh, actually, no, it could give me Enderman. Because all of these spawning spots are high enough. But the hope is, because I can't use water, the hope is that the mobs eventually fall down the trapdoors and then go down there. I know it kind of goes against their pathfinding because they like to find higher blocks, but this is the best I can do. I'm about halfway done with that. Grab some more of these. I'll take torches next time I go up there as well. Sleep through one more night and then just hope that it rains tomorrow so I get more growth in the wheat that I've got. But at the moment, the only real bottleneck is a cauldron. Once I've got a cauldron, I can do way more crop growth. I can do... yeah, more crop growth. I can also get another portal sorted. In fact, I'm going to quickly check. There are no more passive mobs in here. The cows and the sheep have grown up. I've got one lead. How much wheat do I have? It's 5. Okay, I need 4 more for a hay bale. And that'll get me 1 emerald from the Wandering Trader. I think sugarcane costs 1 emerald from the Wandering Trader. I think that's the only thing I'm really desperate to get. More trees would be nice, but I don't really have a use for them. Except for maybe spruce, because then I can convert the moss quicker then. Let's sleep. Yeah, like right now it's nighttime. There will be mobs spawning up there, but they tend to fall down here really slowly, which does suck. Is this grown? It has grown. Give me seeds. Really? No seeds again? At least we've got another piece of wheat sorted. I think maybe I convert more... Have I got stone in this furnace? I do. Okay, so I can get more seeds. How much bone meal have I got? I don't think I've got much. I've got 1 piece. I don't think it's worth it then. At least not yet. grab these. And where are my torches? There they are. Need to start thinking about making some more pickaxes as well. No mobs fell during the night. Oh, see, this is a very small mob spawner, so it's not going to do that much. Oh, never mind, I didn't even get close to halfway done. I can reach over there, yeah. Okay. Well, I do this all the way across. Hopefully, it is now dark enough, at least at the very back, for things to start spawning. I think keeping the bees around was definitely a good idea. There we go, we finally got some seeds. Obviously the bees pollinate the crops, help them grow a bit faster. Maybe another stack and a half of cobblestone would be enough. But I severely underestimated how much I'd need. Anything falling down yet? I don't think anything's spawning up there just yet. Still pretty bright looking up. Once I've put a cap on this thing properly, then I'll do the trees. Use up this pick now, and then see if I can craft a few more. If I need to. There we go. So I've got no more on me. Is that another piece that's fully grown? No, not quite. I do have one. I've got two spare. Okay. Once I've done this, I can take down this ladder that I put. Or maybe I'll leave it up just for a bit of easy access. There we go. Start putting some torches up here. Just to make sure everything that spawns down here. Can't quite see. Has anything spawned yet? I don't think so. Obviously, I'm quite high up. That does affect the rates. But if anything spawns, it should just automatically die when it comes down here. Only need a few more pieces, and then I can cap that off. Run this last pick out. Finish placing the blocks up there. Make some more pits. Take down the trees. And fill in more of that grass patch. Nearly a stack already. It's kind of nice to me this time. I've got most of the cobblestone that I've mined. 3 and 4. There we go. I'm going to take all these up and do all of them. And then I should be able to see exactly how many I need. Oh look, see there are creepers in there. There's a creeper. Not exactly what I want, but it does show that it's working. Hi Orange, hope you're having a good day today. And you made it. I am assuming you mean mob grinder. I'm good, thank you. How about you? I nearly just plummeted to my death then. Yes, okay, so this works, because I'm getting mob drops. I'm getting bones, which is great for bone meal, which means I can get more crops, so it's definitely working. I think the next step is to figure out how high I need to make the base. But this is working now. So if I put... If I start just by putting slabs, like one block up at a time, I can figure out how high I need to make it. Where are my slabs? Do I have any? I've got some. There we go. Watch me have to go like 10 blocks up to stop the mobs dying. It's good. I do want to remove all this so I can get all the drops on the inside. And it's raining. Perfect timing. Okay, they're still dying. That's not great. But I can stand up here. Build this out. It's raining, so the crops should harvest a bit faster. But this is very slow. Well, I'm guessing it just would be anyway. I can make my way up there easily, you know. Good, I'm glad you're doing okay. They're still dying. That's... do I need to go even higher? Oh, I got my first bit of gunpowder. Nice. Still perishing. Okay, what is going on? I'm gonna have to build a ladder to get up here. But the mobs are coming down faster than I thought they would be. Still dying. Do I have another pick on me? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, and now I'm trapped. I was gonna break myself out with a Mephisto, and I don't know why I was doing that. Right, let's make another wooden pick or two. I don't know why I didn't properly calculate this before I started building this. But the mobs are coming down. Wait, need to go down one block. They're still just straight up perishing. How much did I make this too high? Okay, that's clearly still too high. I'm getting a lot of bones, which is fantastic for bone meal. Still perishing. Okay. If I place 2 slabs there, if anything falls on these slabs, I'll know that whether it's too high or too low. Still too high of a drop. I can get away with leaving an open gap there, surely. Okay, I'm gonna come down and grab all this before it despawns, because the bones are super useful. Okay, there we go. They're surviving now. Let's get rid of all this. The creepers are falling and dying, so they're not going to blow up. But now I know how high I need to make the platform. Have we got anything useful? Just bones. Just bones. Nothing special. I think with it being so high, I've got 5 slabs on me, so I can come up here and place them there. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Ow! Can do that. And then remove everything else under here. I'll just leave this open for now. But there we go, we are getting mobs. Plenty of them. So I want to stand 1 under this. So I want to be standing on that block. Does this mean it's time that I need to make... Right, so if I have... I think I'm going to need to make a sword for the first time. It's very dark here. Let's light it up a little bit. But yeah, I've got plenty of... Oh, everything's 1 hit as well. No iron yet, but I think that's going to be a long way off. I still think the new baby villagers look way too derpy. They're massive heads. There we go. I can get XP as well. Not that I need it for anything yet. So the way up and way down is going to be here. So let's get rid of all this and then build a little tower using ladders to get up here. At least got some of this cobblestone back. But there we go. Is all of this saturated? It is. I've still got another one of these left to do. How many seeds did I get? 3. There we go. No more new passive mobs. That sucks. Right, ladders. Where are my ladders? If I have any left. I do, I've got 2 left. I think I'm gonna need a bit more than 2 though. That should be enough. And then I can build something going up here like this. There we go. Perfect. That. How much First of all, yay, I got my first piece of iron, but how much damage did he just do? Oh my god. That was insane amount of what I don't know how I lost that much health. That's mental. Oh, I can't sleep because of the rain. I don't want to waste the rain. I want these to grow. Oh, actually, I do have bone meal. So let's bone meal all this while I can. And then I can grab more seeds from getting moss blocks if I need to. Perfect. I think it's about time that I get some swords as well. I'm going to put the iron in here just because it's so valuable at the moment. And then I can smelt down any chainmail and iron tools that I get as well. Yeah, let's make some swords and then do some mob grinding. Trees can wait. This is more important right now. I can put the ladders, sticks, trapdoors, and all that stuff away. And I've got enough wheat to make hay bales. And I've got my first enchanted cap. Right, let's try get some iron. I can't believe how well this worked and how quickly it worked. I don't know what that zombie hit me with to cause me to have that much damage. I'll take gold, thank you. Okay, this clearly gives me more protection. So I can sit here and grind a little bit. I can eat rotten flesh as well, for the time being, until I get a better food source. Any more mobs? Wanna come say hi? No? I do feel like this is kind of a risky place to actually grind mobs, because a skeleton could knock me off super easily. Come on, give me some iron luck. I got one piece straight away. I'm betting I'm gonna have to wait like ages to get another one. Oh, he nearly blew up then. I think now I've got the ability to make bone meal and expand the farms. I think it's probably in my best interest to focus on making up the wheat farm a lot bigger. Although I would like some carrots and potatoes from these guys. I am making the decision now. Any time these guys drop with iron tools or armor, I'm going to smelt it down for more ingots as well. It's still raining. I keep having to look over there to check because I can't see the rain anywhere else. Because the roof of that's in the way. Oh, was that another piece? Oh my god. No way. We got 2 pieces of iron like that. Do you know what? I'm going to go put this away straight away. Where is it? There it is. 2 out of 7. To unlocking infinite water, which will really help expand everything, really. I can make a better mob grinder, I can make better everything. And there's our next crop. Brilliant. Yeah, the luck has gone crazy so far. Oh, more drops. More copper. I don't think it's worth it to smelt down the copper for anything just yet. I mean, a copper golem would look good, yeah, but it's kind of busted. The utility's kind of off. I think I'll put away some of these axes. I'll keep 2 on me. And I will keep these tools on me as well. I'm going to need more chests, actually. Come to think of it. For all of the mob drops. Let's put 3 like this. I can use this for any pieces of armor I get. And then this one for all of the actual drops. And I'm going to put the carrot in there. I'll grow it later on. It stopped raining so I can sleep. Keep away the phantoms. I just need to wait for a wandering trader to spawn and then I can get myself some hay bales for emeralds. In fact, I'm going to use some of this to breed up the cows. Don't think it's worth it to breed the sheep just yet. Cocoa Melon Sigma Ohio. Is that how you say it? But hi, hello. I hope you're having a good day today. Alright, let's take out some more of these. Oh, there's nothing there. Will these spawn more in the daytime or less? Because considering there's literally nowhere for them to spawn down here. Maybe I'll just start taking out the trees. Increase my dirt supply a bit. Oh, of course this grew into a big tree. Damn. I don't like big trees. There's the other bee nest. I kind of want to keep the bees around. Once I've got infinite water and the crops can grow faster naturally, then I will take out the bee nests. But if they keep causing the trees to grow big, then I will have to get rid of them because I need the dirt. At least until I've got spruce trees. And then I can use the big spruce trees to convert the moss quicker and at will, rather than wait for them to grow. At least I got more apples now, I can use that as a food source again. I think that's all of the logs from this tree. It seems to be decaying, so I'm assuming so. Grab all the saplings. Chop down this other big tree. Saving your apples for when you get golden apples. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will start saving up for golden apples at some point. I think when I'm going to switch to steak as a source of food soon. As soon as I've got... I nearly punched that bee in the face. As soon as I've got enough iron to make a cauldron, I can then switch to steak because I'll be able to... No, I wanted that moss. Because I will be able to switch to grow a lot more crops, which I can then use to breed the cows. Right, let's grab anything else? No more passive mobs? Fair enough. Let's grab some moss and then plant the saplings down on it. Use the dirt, expand the platform that I've already got. And then grind mobs for a little bit. Try and get a third ingot. Gonna wait for all these trees to fully decay before I plant anything, I think. What I will do is place this dirt down. And then come up here and take these guys out. Because I can see there's a few up here. I swear am I seeing things like earlier it was The Sims misreading names and now it's me seeing a bunch of mobs in here. I think these have definitely decayed enough for me to plant these down as well. Any other saplings I get is just a bonus because they're all going to be composted anyway. And I've got a bunch of wood as well. I think... Wait, that's full. And so is that. Okay. So any charcoal I get is a bonus. The moss in there, and then all the wood can go in there. I can grab apples. I don't need the cobblestone for anything. Wait, wrong chest. Don't need the cobble for anything just yet. Let's go see if we can get some zombies going. In fact, you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to grab this tower. Now I know this works, I don't need to constantly keep coming up here. So, I can get rid of this tower. Oh, wrong tool. There we go. Now I can wait for mobs. There's another apple, actually. Grab that. Any more? There's one over here. Two over here. That was definitely a zombie. There we go. And he dropped absolutely nothing. Well, all of that's lit up, so nothing should spawn down there. The trees will grow back in time. And I just need to grind out 5 ingots. But it is taking them a while to fall down because there's no water to push them. There we go. No drops from either of those. There we go. Rotten flesh is better than nothing, but at least I got something from a drop from a mob. And the bone meal will always be super useful for filling out that plant area. I think I'm going to do that next stream. I'll build a proper area to grow stuff. Bone meal everything that's there. And then make a bigger area for plants. And then I can grow my carrots as well. Oh, spiders don't seem to live. Oh. Why do they get all jumpy when they fall down here? It's kind of weird. In fact, I've got 40 wood. I'm going to make this a little bit safer. Just by building a perimeter around it out of wood. I wonder what that was then. It's the end portal. I thought they were just XP orbs floating in the middle of the air. There we go. Feel a bit safer on there now. See if any of these zombies want to give me either more iron or a potato. And then I'll have all of the crops that I can possibly get. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather have more iron ingots than a potato. Can't see any more passive mobs over there. I think the only ones I'm missing now are pigs and chickens. And I've not seen a wandering trader in a while, to be honest. Maybe like one spawned and fallen off, but the platform is kind of big. Oh, this spider survived. Maybe I'm missing something though, but as long as I get a wandering trader with the hay bale trade, I'll be fine. Anything useful? No. Nearly a stack of rotten flesh already. I do wish these guys would fall a little bit faster, but unfortunately, because I've only got one water source, I can't really afford to waste it on a mob grinder. Wait, can wandering traders give you mushrooms? Because if they can, I can get fermented spider eyes. And then I can sell them back to the wandering trader. Oh, potato! There we go. Got a new crop. And we got our first pair of boots. We're just missing leggings now. Right, I'll put the potato in the chest, and I think that'll do for the day. I mean, I've done It doesn't look like I've done a lot, but I've built the mob spawner to the point it's fully functioning now. The only thing I'm missing is iron, which I'm going to have to grind for. Let's see, put the potato in there. And yeah, I'm going to call it a day here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Next stream, expand this out a bit further and grind the mob grinder behind me for a ton more iron, hopefully, fingers crossed. I need 5 more ingots to make a cauldron, and then I can move on to the next phase of this challenge, which is getting an infinite water source and finally going to the nether.